Alright, in today's video, we're going to show you how to customize your quick and your full apps. So let's go ahead and grab those applications and show you around. So I'm going to go ahead and go into users, contacts, loan officers, and I'm going to grab one of my loan officers' own private link. So under users and contacts, loan officers, click on my loan officer. And I'm going to go to a section that's the web form integration. Now you're going to see sections over here that we have the full app and we have the quick app. So just to start right now, and I'm going to show you the quick app. So you do have the different branches that the loan officer is assigned to. But for purposes of this video, let's go ahead and see what we have for this link. So again, this is the loan officer's private link, right, to the quick app that whenever a client or a broker submits an application, it will go directly to that loan officer. Now, what I mean by why I want to show you this is, so this is the web form that we provide over to you, right? And we have a couple sections over here, select the loan officer if they're working with a mortgage broker or not. And I have the first question that says, what kind of loan program are you looking for? Now, when your client selects fix and flip, right, for example, you're going to have some conditions that appear based on the loan program. In this case, I select the fix and flip. So I have all the questions that I want to show in the quick app for this one loan program, right? So what I like to do here, and I do this on my trainings too, and I encourage this to my clients, is I have the quick app on one screen and then the form fields in another screen. But for purposes of this video, I'm just gonna toggle between the different browsers in here. So where I wanna go now is on my settings, on your platform settings, form fields. Only a manager can do this in your account. So if you don't have the settings portion, it's because you're not, your role is not a manager, which is the admin rights. Now, the first example that I like to pull is, let's just say that you're going through your quick app and maybe you don't want to ask for the secondary email or maybe home phone, right? Maybe this doesn't make sense in your applications, or maybe it's an overload, or maybe you do want to ask more questions. So as I told you before, we're currently in the quick app. So this is what kind of loan program I'm looking for, fix and flip, and we have the conditions that show up. Now, if I don't want to show, right, the secondary email or the phone number, I am in this section over here. That's the borrower information, right? Same way that we have business entity and we have the questions below. Now, secondary email, home phone number, they should be under borrower information. So I'm going to go back to my first tab and I'm going to look for that section, borrower information, and I'm going to open that up. Now, I'm going to explain to you what this looks like. It might look confusing, but it's very simple and easy to use. So now we have the columns over here, right? We have the field name, which is, the question that we're asking. Do you want to display it? Do you want to make it mandatory? Depending on the file type, most of you will have the commercial or the business funding, and then the loan program. So the first one that I like to show you is, let's go ahead and try that out for a moment. So secondary email, let's go ahead. I'm gonna do a copy and paste. I'm gonna look for that field and it's gonna be right over here, secondary email. Now you're gonna see some check boxes. What does this mean? Well, let's go ahead and follow the columns again. Do I want to enable it for the full app? Do I want to enable it for the quick app? Or in the back office, maybe for your team that they need to review and do. So you know what, I really don't care maybe for this question. So I'm just gonna remove it. After you do your changes, maybe phone, I don't I don't want this to show in my quick app and I wanna save this information. Boom. Let's go ahead and refresh. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I'm gonna go back to the fix and flip, and you will notice now that you do not have those two questions enabled there. Now, two more things about this video, and I'm gonna keep it short, is you can also have the form fields, right? The questions that you want to ask based on a loan program. So what I mean by that is, let's go ahead and show you one right here that I'd like to show is the borrower experience. Now I'm gonna go ahead and open this section. And I have a question over here. The first one that says, does the borrower have fix and flip or buy and hold experience? Right? Well, I do have that question selected if it's a fix and flip loan, right? But if it's any other loan application, right, for cash out, bridge, second lien, or any others, it's not going to show. So I can also base my form fields based on the loan program. And also keep in mind that you are going to have some child questions to the parent question. So by this means that if they select yes or no, then you're going to have child questions below. So let's take a look at that. So I'm going to go back to the application. And so I do have that fix and flip already selected. And I'm going to go ahead and go to that section, the borrower experience. And I have that question, does the borrower have fix and flip or buy and hold experience? If I click yes or no, you're going to see those child questions below. And you can do the same thing. You can maybe remove that you don't want to ask for the years of experience or the number of properties, just like this. If you have any questions in regards to this, please reach out to support@lendingwise.com. Thank you.